Just close you. Rightio. We should be up and running soon. Just gotta make sure all my stuff's up and running on the Twitch side. Just ensuring it all works. It just takes a moment. You know, I really need to sort that out. I really need to sort this out because it's been unstable for a while. I might need to switch Twitch servers, which might be a bit painful. So we'll get to this. We'll get to actually playing soon. This is just. Ugh, why? Why Twitch? Why are you like this? Well, it says unstable, but then it's like pretty fucking stable. So I really don't know what to say. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna get to it. Right, so we need to head to Ember Twin. And we need to be pretty quick getting there. Right, we need to find... there it is. Right here is where we want to be. Right, we need to be quick about it. I don't actually remember where the second opening was. So we might just have to get in there. The regular way. And then we can get to it, eh? didn't think I could mess up that catastrophically. Fine, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, here we are. Let's try to be quick about this. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Eye Shrine District. Okay. Should we build the Sun Station at the Tower of Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically yes, practically no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the Sun Station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the Sun Station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pi. Mpoke, I am deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Okay. So let's start... no. Let's start bottom up. So we need to be relatively quick about what we do here. High Energy Lab. Oh my god, okay. That's somewhere I probably want to go. Shit. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to come here a couple times. This just seems like a way up. Alright, we're probably gonna need to come a couple times. Which is fine. Oh, motherfucker. What the fuck? The sand is a bitch. I think I'm gonna have to wait here. Which does mean not going back to where I wanted to go. But that is fine. We're just gonna wait for the sand to get above the cacti. And walk the fuck over. We will have to meditate after. No. Thank God. Okay. That goes down. Shit, can I not get into the high energy lab? Oh, oh no. This might have been a waste of time. Oh wait, this seems useful. No. Okay. These seem like the teleportation cores. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment for the test to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try and reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the Whitehall station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. An update. Our experiment here reproduces the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is convinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply would prove sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run the new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I hate to leave him in the dark. Are we gonna do the experiment? Can we do the experiment? I think we're gonna do the experiment. Hey! That's so cool. Okay. That's so cool. It's so cool they actually let you do it. I think that's really damn awesome. The Southern Observatory is just the sandpill being nearby here. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive every 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy requires to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was intended, Raimi, so I believe it is you who is Aeriform. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp totems, like ones we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I will begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant's deep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we would model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. I should have noticed that, hey. My guarantee to those who noted my imprecise language: yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. These are really cool. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. I and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. An update: the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you are here to help or even just observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab can only be accessed by the path of the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Damn. Okay. I think we're gonna have to meditate. Because I think this place has probably been too filled with sand now to do anything more. Yeah, look at that. Meditating midair. Okay. That wasn't so bad. That was a pretty good run. Let's get back over there and see if we can do some other stuff now. We're basically just going to Ember Twin,
until we're done there. But 22 minutes is really significant because that's how long it takes for the sun to explode. Alright, let's go. We're getting much quicker at this part, eh? Right. Right, back down we go. Alright, let's look at this building. Just in case, although I don't think there's anything much here. Not even any scrolls. That's okay. Okay, so we've explored the bottom bit at least. That's good. Stepping Stone Cave. Okay, we will go back there in a bit. See if there's anything back here. We're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play the game. If you are too big to climb through the Anglerfish lookout hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go into Stepping Stone Cave and then up and into the Fossil Fish Cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through Stepping Stone Cave, but couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go through the Anglerfish lookout, you'll throw a light into his mouth. He will show you the way. Target, I can't get through Anglerfish lookout hole anymore because I grew bigger. He's taller than Levy now. Who cares? He looks still the tallest. I like how this is cruder writing, so you can tell that it is children. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish. It's easy to see now. Gratitude, Solomon. It's good you're small enough to climb through. I'm still small enough. You won't be too long. Mum and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. Okay, let's go do that. Where's the one to anglerfish fossil? Here it is. I see that this is why they call it Stepping Stone Cave, huh? Okay. I do not have much oxygen. That's fine, we will make do. I don't have much fuel either. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and not peek. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you cannot see anything. On Pi it says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update, it's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against the wall, and when the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. That's it. Okay. Oh. Anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head. This is just outside. Yeah. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey or lure. An update. Malor, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a wall to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. I need oxygen and such. I'm gonna quickly head to the ship. I'm trying to be easy on the fuel. There we go. But I believe it may be a bit too late to go back into Sunless City. So we may, once again, need to meditate. Shit. I've never had that happen before. I don't think I can get back up. I think this might be GG. No way. No, okay. We're all good. We're all good. Alright, how high is the sand level here? Not too high. I think we're done down there. Are we done down in Stepping Stone Cave? I think we're probably good. I didn't see much else that would be important from there. Let's see if we can find anything else before the sand rises too high for me to do anything more. Was it this way that the cacti were blocking something? Yeah. Scrawling wall here that I'd really like to get in and deal with. I don't think I can for the time being. Unless there's a way down from up here, which there might be. Ow, motherfucker. Yes, okay, the middle one. Alright, we need to get back up there. Let's do this one, I think it's this one then. Don't know if there's a way out now, but it's fine. We can meditate if all things go wrong. There's a way out. Good. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the Sun Station? Don't worry, the station is in such low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. It's purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow, but who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Hi, I've looked forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, but that the Sun Station doesn't even have a landing pad. But she said she knew. Nice, that's all I came in here for. Delightful. I feel like that's trying to prove that you shouldn't try and land on Sun Station. There's a little bit more for me to see, I think. Hold on, that's the Eye of the Universe. That's the symbol for the Eye of the Universe. Get me in here. Oh. So it's basically the entire lower level here. I cannot fall. Oh my god. No, you don't. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Either enter and open your mind with its possibilities. If the Eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the Eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the Eye's choice. The Eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the Eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The Eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the Eye could be as old as it is. And did the Eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the Eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the Eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the Eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. I don't know if I have a way out of here. The sand might have covered my exit. I don't have an exit. Wait. So, it's all about the Eye of the Universe. There's something about this Eye that they want. Let's get out of here. Shit. Shit. Okay. Nothing I can do in there then. Next to the gravity cannon, not the other thing. So... you get to the ship. Honestly, we might want to meditate now, because I think the next place we want to go is Hollow's Core. Hollow. The fucking Hollow. I mean, there is that we do need to find wherever that place is. Because I can only really do much if I can get to wherever the masks are. Ember Twin Project. So I think we meditate. And we try a different route. We go to the funny hollow place. Because I don't think there's any more for me to explore on Ember Twin for the time being. I think I've found most of it. Or at least the Sunless City. Definitely more I will need from Ember Twin. The Ash Twin project is the main thing, isn't it? We need to find a way to get onto the Quantum Moon. Yeah, a lot of what we need is actually just on the Hollow Boy. Brittle Hollow. Yeah, there's a lot we need from there. Lakebed Cave. Ocean Depth, Quantum Signal. We also need to figure out about getting into Dark Bramble. I don't think there's much we can do with that for the time being. Until we figure out what we can actually do against the funny boys. Although maybe feeding it a lantern works. You know what, let's try that. Let's go to Dark Bramble. See what we can make out of that, shall we? So... None of the current lights I see. That one. Now we have the scout launcher. We're gonna try... Don't like that I hit that and can't see now. There's this one, right? Yeah. Right. This is fucking terrifying. There are a lot in this one. That's probably the most terrifying bit. It's that one. Right in the fucking middle. So it's any of those three. I think number one way to deal with this is just to not encounter any of the fucking fish. What am I caught on? Okay, how many dots are in here? 2. It's hazier and hazier, which isn't nice. I don't think there's any other fish here. So this might be it. This might be the core of Dark Bramble. I can't get through its fucking teeth. I don't like whatever's blue and flashing over there, but we are gonna have to check it out. Okay. For what I expected, that went surprisingly smooth. We're now on Dark Bramble. Please tell me you're somewhere here, and I don't have to go deeper. I mean, it's saying duplicate. Here you are!
We found him. We found Feldspar. Whoa, where do you come from? No one's come in here. Well, ever actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble, after me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. I've been camping here ever since my ship, crashed violently. Oh, this is a good story. I'd just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble. So I think, hey, let's give that a try. I've been cruising for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bursting with thorns, but when I ran into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen, I pull a few stunts, try to shake something off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash, blammo, on impact. My ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, I think. Wow, that ain't great. Sure though. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts barking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped near where I crashed at first, found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Nothing's going anywhere. Alright, so, number one, we need to ask about Giant's Deep. The Giant's Deep core, eh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kinda feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, there sure was a big hollow vine on my... That sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Yeah, well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay. And you know who that is. Oh, come on. Alright, let's head out here. I don't think there's any more anglerfish. Ow! Motherfucker. Walk starts here, eh? Inside one of the brambles. No. What?
Where the fuck am I? Hold on, I'm on... Where am I? Oh. Whoa. Trip 4 entry, I'm gonna say not 1, crashes 3, boring crashes 0, a personal best. Whoa ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Well, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough, maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes better. Okay. And much more that I can see unless I go inside the jellyfish too. Probably what the game wants me to do, so I shall. Hotspot note, do not eat this even if you're dying. It would be sad if this was the last thing you ate in your life. I guess the jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love feldspar. Okay. I don't know if there's all that much else for me to do here. I don't know which part I'm in. I'm hoping I'm not too far. Let's get back to my... They keep becoming more signals. Am I delusional? Oh, there's duplicate signals for my ship too. That makes sense. The old thing's still there, is it? There was... That's why I first camped out after the crash, you know. It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made by the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where Bramble is now. This infernal planet appeared at the center. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, the Hearthians will have overcome far too much to be done by some worthless seed. Aha, so the blasters thing do have a weakness, meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Okay. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout through one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 different places at once. But I don't think that's wrong, exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. And keep in mind that while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. I don't plan to leave until I die, so it's fine. Mods, reduce this guy to atoms. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to do something with the jellyfish then? Oh, the skeleton? That was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing up on a vine and eaten a seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Guess that's it then? Not much more I can... Not much more I can do here. Not like the Nomai ever entered this place. But there's not much I can do to leave either. Where are the blue sparks? Up there. I suppose there might be more out here. I don't know. This place is a giant mess. Well, I think that's about all I can do here. No harm in meditation at this point, I would argue. Nah, it doesn't matter anyway. Hey, Feldspar. I doubt we'll see the supernova from here, but, you know. Yeah, motherfucker. You can hear it, but you can't see it. Damn. Kind of terrifying. I suppose we won't have much in here, will we? Not gonna flash, it's just gonna take me. No way. Oh damn, it does get in here. I'm hoping that was everything there is for Deep Bramble. For Dark Bramble, sorry. But part of me knows that ultimately I'm gonna suffer because I'm ultimately gonna have to go back and do more shit there. I'm just hoping that it's not so bad. Yeah. At least neither of them say there's more to explore here. But that didn't tell us how to avoid the current, which is kind of the thing I needed from him. Alright, let's go to Brittle Hollow. We'll see what we can find here. This is interesting. This is Escape Pod 1 then. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I am unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I will continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly, the volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious, falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. I don't actually hear a third signal, so I think that signal is gone. Escape Pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Escape sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Now launching Escape Pod 1. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate cell energy detected. Verdict hospitable. I forget this planet blows the fuck up all the time. There that goes. Well, that's handy, isn't it? Okay. You. A caution. A black hole leaps below. You must not slip. Fuck. Alright, let's see if we can use this to our advantage here. Hi, Feldspar. That's not Feldspar, that's something else. I've killed myself. Delightful. Alright, it's fine. We can do better. We can do better. We can do better. That was too close still. What is happening? Okay. Thank you, autopilot. Thank you. Now here's the neat thing. I don't have a landing cam. So I have to do it kind of manually here. I've slept. And I believe this to be the Hanging City. Of note, please do not wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat stable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Oh, that's a symbol I know all too well. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. The signal looked much like an eye, round with the circle in the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. To Nomai. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost? Or will it be hardest part come later when we learn, or well, be well, Montemilor? Oh man. There's not all that much here, aside from the center tower, which I do want to get to. You take the dangerous route. You for the oxygen. Oh. Oh. So their vessel was taken by Doc Bramble? I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the Eye of the Universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Suppose that wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me help. Fulai, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Oh. Oh. That's fucking tragic. Almost everything about the Nomai story was so sad and tragic. But I guess we're seeing the worst points, eh? The city constructed after their ship crashed. Them discovering the thing that would end up wiping them all out. All to find the eye of the universe. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Fearless can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because of the Eye's signal collapse. Called to us, and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point. Plume and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Right. Must be a bit careful here. I didn't see these ones. Right, back to exploration mode. We need to find whatever we can. Oh, fuck off. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It is called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get in advance too, like an owner's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most latest work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Formation of the universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we know is that everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. And this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoe tells us that won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. I mean, the thing is, whatever is happening right now is not natural. All the stars would... This is not natural heat death. Something is causing this. And it's a bit concerning. Ah, it's down there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll find a different route through. It might be a dangerous one, though. Can I just be let up here? I'm back here. I don't know where that goes. Just the upper floor. Yeah, I've just made a circle. That's fine. Ah, shit. Glad I came here when I did. Oh. School District, Meltwater District, Ice Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. Okay, we're going to Ice Shrine if we can. This is the school district. I see. Ice Shrine District, I suppose, is where we want to try. No, we can't even get the forge yet. Unless we just go up here. Doesn't seem like much down there. A lot here. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the Eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is much older than the universe, so imagine what it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. Suppose the Eye is more advanced being. The Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe, an early universe with unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than we previously assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose the Eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call where we the intended audience. The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the Eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the Eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Seems like they're as confused about the Eye as I am. Which isn't helpful when I'm pretty much relying on them for all the information. I no longer believe, as I did as a child, on Ember Twin that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or maybe it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The Eye might just be a cosmic event. It might just be a thing. But they were so invested in it. So there's Black Hole Forge. I probably want to get down there. Let's see, what was the second district? Meltwater. There we go. Meltwater. Okay. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay, we'll go in there. I feel strange trying to recreate an owner's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try this is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if my excitement was clouded in my assessments of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as a Nonan would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what is needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw an owner's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Okay. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Okay, read this one first. Solution 1. We retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble, whom my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor... I just went to Dark Bramble, god damn it, am I gonna have to go back? My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied the anglerfish fossil and Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Malor and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade anglerfish, but our hypothesis has never been tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, the call from present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guarantee reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be valuable blueprint provided we are able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature of the extent of the damage. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be the best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft a powerful core. Most relatively, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate its basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. This is the safest path, or the best one. Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the Eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is that we don't have a design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to an owner who crafted the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was crafted before my time, but Nona explained many of his designs to me. I don't think I have all that much hope of getting up there. Yeah. I will need to warp there from Ash Twin, I think. shit, 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 shit. Probably the worst way that could have gone. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. No, come on. I thought there were trees in there. There were not. Okay. We did learn quite a bit, though. We need to find a way... Well, we need to figure out what else we need to get from that planet. Also explore at Old Settlement. Okay, that's fine. We can get there. More to explore at Hanging City. That's also fine. We'll just have to go back there then. So I need to get to Black Hole Forge. So Ash Twin, I need to get between Ash Twin and Black Hole Forge, which is easy enough. I need to get to the Southern Observatory. Right, let's try to get back to Old Settlement then. I'm fine. That went fine. Right, I don't know what more there is to explore here. I feel like we've been to most of these buildings. Everyone up here. My brother wasn't in escape of pod 1 of us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board the escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I cannot and will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Ouch. Doesn't seem to be all that much else up here. Was I in here? The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I will give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Geek, wherever you are. Man... Have I been in this building? We can hear other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me help. Which gives me hope. Yeah, I think I've been here in this building. Oh, okay, I got you, I understand. Maybe I missed a building because it was broken off. I think I've been to all of the buildings then. Okay, next stop, Black Hole Forge. Means getting back up. Oh no, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Alright, here we go. Get me over there. It doesn't teleport me. Oh, motherfucker. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted that to go. I think this will be the last loop, and then we will take a break until next time. There used to be a way down into the Hanging City, but it's not anymore. It's annoying because I need a way down into the Hanging City. You know what? I might have just found. That's the Hanging City. At the top is the forge I want to get to. That I will have to go to Ashen for. I do believe. No, this is Feldspire's. Okay, well I really want to get to the observatory. And if I can. I really want. Okay, what's the way back to... What's that? Where is the observatory? I think, is that the observatory there? Alright, yeah, let's head down here. Black Hole Forge controls. Oh. This is a dumb idea, but I might be able to hitch a ride on this thing. As I said, very dumb idea. but it might have worked. Hey, we did it. Okay, wait, shit. This is the thing we wanted to be on. Okay. Roll here. We slap it down. I have Ash Twin Project thing. We have the funny statue. We'll read in a bit. No, that's not going to tell me anything interesting yet, I don't think. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so go to the black hole cores will the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude in that case. Poke, Clary, I am leaving for the delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Okay, I will return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to the Ash Twin. Just to be sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The entire whole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those delivered will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab are on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow if he is familiar with them. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point to its receiver? Does he not know that warp tower must always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close proximity or close orbit around the relevant astral body. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He also likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with the shared alignment point in between them. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Regarding the warp towers at Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, the tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer be able to align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. Of note, this gives a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As much as Nomai stepping out onto the warp platform during its active window will be immediately warped, we need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Alright, I think that's it in this area. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability can still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yara. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Eyes beside herself in joy. Is this one to play? It sounds so much louder this time. Okay, that gives us a little more information actually. We now know that it can be near the sand pillar. And since it's late, it must be somewhere higher up. Actually no, somewhere lower down. Black Hole Forge. I believe this is the one from Ash Twin. But won't be able to use it because it starts the other way. Suppose then this is the last place to check. Exit to surface. These ways down. Black Hole Forge. Right, so I think that's everything then. I don't think I have a way off of here. A safe one, at least. So these are just bits and bobs to construct them. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's it then. I hope that's all there is to find here. Either way, not like we can get up. Youchie. Youchie. I think that's all I can find here. Hold on, that thing's moving much slower this time. No, it's just moving towards us. Right. Okay, I found everything in the Hanging City, Blackhole Forge, and in Old Settlement. No, not in Old Settlement. God damn it, Old Settlement is really fucking annoying. I think next time, what we want to do is we want to find that. You know what? We're gonna do this a different way. We're gonna launch ourselves into the sun, but I'm gonna try and do it with the jetpack. That was not hard to do at all. Yippee! That shall be all. That will be it for today's stream. I hope you have all enjoyed. Been a nice one. Be seeing y'all.